Hello everyone. Today we will be presenting our project, which is the ZIDS gaming store. We actually came up with the idea of a gaming store because we were planning on buying gaming equipments ourselves. That's why not make a project out of it. But before we explain our project, we shall introduce ourselves. My name is Gafrilatif Aviandi Putra Adnanta.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhamad Farhan Budiana.
My name is Muhamad Zidan Satrio.
And so, let's dive into our first topic, which is the tools we used in our project. The tools that we used are Scenario Manager, the chart, the product, the VLOOKUP, the sparkline, trendline, PMT, future value, sum and average, min and max, protection, pivot table, power pivot, if function, and define name. Those are all the tools that we used in our project and will be explained later on in the video. But first, let's look at our main items in ZIDS gaming store. These are the items that we sell in our store, and here we can see their purchase price and also their selling price. We have a bunch of different brands spanning from Corsair all the way to Rexus. And next, we have the stock, the available and sold out. In here, we can see more detail about our items. We can see their category, their price, when they're published, their original stock, the amount of available item right now, and the amount of items sold. And next is our dashboard. And as you can see, our dashboard uses a slicer. What is a slicer? Well, as you can see, if let's say you click on the Asus ROG Chariot RGB gaming chair like in our presentation right now, you can see the sum of quantities sold in January all the way to December for that particular item. Same could be said for, let's say, if we clicked on the Corsair Harpoon, then it will show the sum of quantities sold in January all the way to December for Corsair Harpoon. On the right of that chart, we can see the radar chart for it. And our dashboard also has a pie chart that shows the ratio between popular and not popular items. And it also shows our top 5 most sold item this year. And next, we have pivot table of items. But before we get into that, we need to understand what a pivot table actually is. Well, a pivot table is an interactive way to quickly summarize large amount of data. You can use a pivot table to analyze numerical data in detail and answer unanticipated questions about your data. You can also use a pivot table to summarize, analyze, explore, and present summary data. And as you can see, this pivot table is from the table of items, our first table, and it shows our item name and also its price. And next we have VLOOKUP, and some of the examples of VLOOKUP that we used in our project. But what is a VLOOKUP? Well, a VLOOKUP stands for vertical lookup. It is a function that makes Excel search for a certain value in a column, or the so-called table array, in order to return a value from a different column in the same row. And as you can see, we use it on a bunch of different things. We used it to search for the item's name, we used it to search for the product ID, the price, and also the total selling price. And next, I'm gonna pass it over to my friend and teammate Zidan.
Thank you, Gafri. Next, chart. Chart is a tool you can use in Excel to communicate data graphically. In this slide, we create chart from our product sales from January until December in a year. Next, sparkline. Sparkline is a tiny chart in a worksheet cell that provides a visual representation of data. In this slide, we use Sparkline in sort product in a year sheet to representation our sales product in a year. Next, trend line. A trend line is a straight or curved line which visualizes the general direction of the value. We use trend line inside our chart in the before chart sheet. Next, if function. The if function is one of the most popular functions in Excel, and it allows you to make logical comparison between a value and what you expect. In this table, we make if function for popular and not popular category. Next, product. In this table, we use the product function to multiply the amount of stock we bought with our purchase price so that the total purchase price appears. Next, scenario manager. Scenario is a set of values that Excel saves and can substitute automatically on your worksheet. You can create and save different groups of value as scenario and then switch between the scenario to view the different result. In this sheet, we create the best and the worst scenario for a specific brand. Next, the min and max function. The min function is categories under Excel statistic function, and the max function will return the largest value in a given list of arguments. In this table, we use the min function for the min sold product in our data, and the max function, it will display the largest value sold in our product.
Sum and average. Sum is used to find the total number of items sold during a year's sale in our store by using the equal to sum and the column you want to use. And then we have an average. Average is used to find the average quantity for 1 year of sellers in our store by using equal to average. PMT. PMT is one of the financial functions. It's used to calculate payments for loans based on periodic and continuous payment and fixed interest rates. And it's by using this equal to PMT. Future value. The future value function is a financial function that returns the future value of an investment given periodic constant payment with a constant interest rate by using a equal to FP. And here's our power pivots that connect each other from the profits, product sold in year, and then with the items and product purchased in year. And the product purchased in year is connected to profit as well. Define name. Define name is a program allows you to give a name to a cell or range name by making it easier for you to call the value contained that cell or move from one cell to another cell location that you have given a range name. And then we have a protection. So the protection is like when you protect a worksheet, Excel locks all of the cell from editing. Protecting your worksheet means that no one can edit, reformat, or delete the content you already made, except they already have permission or know the password. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you for your attention and thanks for watching our video, and goodbye.